Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and today I have the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker collection and I'm so excited. So we have, and I've already done a tutorial of me getting ready to go to the event, the launch. I keep calling it an event, but me meeting my subscriber, so stay tuned for that, and my now dear friend Nancy. I had so much fun. So that's all I'm gonna say. You're gonna have to watch the video, and you will have also seen a vlog at the store, some pictures, just a short vlog, and the look that the completed look, like the outfit and everything, and then the haul of everything I got. So today, for this video, I'm doing a look with each of the palettes. We're gonna start with the big palette, the Jawbreaker. So mine is dinged, and I haven't decided if that bothers me or not. Let me know down below if that would bother you, but I feel like it might, but I don't know what to do about it. So the palette bends all the way back. I mean, I can go back to the store, but then I will have used the palette. So I don't know, but anywho, so these are the shades. Absolutely gorgeous. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not tired of rainbow looks, but I'm tired of having stained eyelids. But I think that's gonna happen no matter what I do. So I really don't know what to do, but we're gonna figure something out because we have a lot of different shades, and I will be doing like, you know, more looks with each palette. I will be doing like maybe a palette bingo, maybe a palette bingo with both of them individually. Like, let me know anything you want to see down below as well. So I'm starting with my MAC paint stick as always, and I have moisturized with my Clinique turnaround cream. I really like that as like a light moisturizer before makeup. But yeah, so I had so much fun, you guys. Oh my gosh, there was a line at the store, not a long one, because this store hasn't actually had its grand opening. I hope they're gonna have a grand opening and that Jeffree Star is gonna come, because that would be amazing. And I do live in the DC area, so like a pretty big area, you know. I don't know, maybe he'll come. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do, but okay. The shades that are like jumping out at me are Cotton Candy, which is this one, Wow, which is this one, and the shade And What, which is this one. Those are all like red and pink tones, the tones I just said I didn't want to do, but why not? I don't know. Yeah, right? I don't know. We're going to figure it out. So I think I'm going to start with the shade Bubblegum, which is this matte pink right here. And I'm going to use this Certified brush. Oh my gosh, I don't even have my mirror. I'm a mess. I'll be right back. Okay. I still have swatches on my hand. This pink will go nicely with my stained eyelids. I'll just fill in where there's no pink staining. For the look that I had today at the Morphe store, which you'll see that later tonight probably, but I did a rainbow look with the Blue Blood, Blood Sugar, Alien, and Thirsty palettes, and it was really, I think it was pretty cool. It was probably one of my favorite rainbow looks I've done. Nancy, the one I met at the Morphe store, her makeup was amazing. And of course she was wearing the Divina Exploders, which I have been eyeing. They're sold out. I missed the launch, so they're supposed to be restocking later this month, so I'm sure that I will pick them up. I probably shouldn't. I have so much makeup, but they are so stunning in person. Like when I saw them on her, I immediately, like, not even hi, just what do you have on your eyes? No, I said hi first, but yeah, beautiful. She did an amazing job with her makeup too. And we had a wonderful time. Nancy doesn't even know this because I just got back from the mall like 5 minutes ago. But Nancy, I had to go back to the Morphe store because I was charged twice for my SkinFrost that I got. So I had to go back and I had to return it. Ooh, Cherry Wet. I'm gonna use that? Yeah, I'm gonna use Cherry Wet. I'm just gonna do like an all red and pink look with a little bit of peach, I think. So I'm gonna put that in the outer again to match my staining. Cherry Wet is one of my favorite liquid lipsticks that they've come out with. Probably gonna do a cut crease. Well, maybe I won't. I would kind of want to see how these shimmers, like the formulation. And the way to tell that the best is to not do a cut crease and just use glitter glue or spray and then see like how well it layers. So I might just do that. Some of these shade names are interesting. Okay, I'm gonna go back into the shade Bubblegum. And I'm not like, I mean, I do cuss like in my everyday life. I don't cuss on my channel, as you guys know, but I do cuss. And I'm not opposed to like, you know, racy names, I guess you would call them. But when you have a channel and you're saying them on camera, and I said this in my other video, but like in that tutorial when I put my highlighter on, I was like, oh, I'm putting Wet Dream on my face because one of my favorite highlighters from him is called Wet Dream. So that's just, you know, a little bit interesting. So I'm going to go into the shade Jawbreaker, which is beautiful. It is this shade right here, and it looks like a white, but it has like a golden shift to it. And I'm going to use that as my brow bone highlighter. I really should have taken pictures of this, and I even said in my last video, the one you haven't seen yet, that I was going to take pictures for my Instagram before I dug into the palette. Spoiler alert, I didn't do that. So, that's alright. It doesn't have to look perfect. It already looks stained. Would that bother you? I don't know. I feel like I'm like, no, that won't bother me, but then I feel like I'll be thinking about it at 3 in the morning. But, you know what I mean? Like, you kind of want your palette to be perfect. I don't know. Okay. I feel like I didn't like the brush that I used, the first brush. I need a different one. I don't like the blend, which is weird for me. This has green on it, so I'll just clean that off real quick. I'm going to go in with a little bit more of Bubblegum and just kind of go around the edges. I don't know why I want it to look more blended, but I do. So I realized that I'm out of makeup wipes. The only makeup wipes I have left are the Pixie makeup wipes, which I will be using today, but I don't like them at all. I don't like them at all. They're fine for removing swatches, but for removing makeup, oh my goodness, you're gonna be taking your face off trying to get anything to come off. I'm going in the shade Raspberry now, which is like a deep burgundy. And I'm just going to put that on the outer corner. So I got my Menagerie Cosmetics Whale Song palette when I got back from the mall. Best day ever. Until I realized that, so I ordered the Courtship palette when it first launched. And the address was put on the label incorrectly. I put it in correctly. No. I put it correctly on the site when I entered my shipping information, but the label was wrong. Like the shipping place, like, I don't know, they put the wrong zip code or something for my, like when they printed the label for Menagerie Cosmetics. And so it's not their fault, but it got sent back to them because the address that they sent it to was non-existent. So it was supposed to come with my Whale Song palette, and it didn't, but it's apparently coming in a different like shipping order, so I'm really excited. So she is sending me that right over. Where's my glitter glue? I'm a mess. No, there it is. Got it. Okay. I think I'm gonna do something fun. I think I'm gonna add some orange to this. I know it sounds crazy, but stick with me. I think it'll look amazing. So I'm just gonna put glitter glue where I would normally put a cut crease, you know what I mean? I have swatches on my fingers, swatches on my arms. My arms are so glittery, it looks like a fairy sneezed on me because we were swatching everything. Okay, so first I'm gonna go into the shade Orange Juice. That one right there. Originally, I don't know what I just dropped. Hopefully I didn't need that. It's my mascara. That's okay. Oh my gosh. This is a Valerie shade. If you guys know Valerie from Gimme Lip and More, her favorite shade is orange. And that shade is breathtaking. Like, oh my goodness, breathtaking. Wow. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. See, this shimmer formula from the Thirsty palette on, like, I personally liked the middle row of the Thirsty palette with the metallics. Like I've said before, I wish that he would make a pastel palette of just that formula. I think that would be beautiful. But his metallics, oh gosh, that's so pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm in love. I'm literally in love. Okay, now I'm gonna take some more of that raspberry shade, the deeper shade, and just kind of feather it. That is gorgeous, and the shades are just blending together really well now that I have the correct brush. This is a Juvia's Place brush. My eyes were watering so badly today. I think it's because it's been really windy and literally like everything is flying through the air. Next I'm going to go in with that shade Snack, which is the light peachy shade. And I'm going to put that on the rest of the lid. I think these two shades will look really pretty together. Yes. Yes. I like it. I don't know, this is not a look I normally would have gone for. But this palette really makes me want to create things. Although, I don't know that I should have gone with this color combination, because the smaller palette has some more of the orange. The smaller palette has like a lot of oranges and purples. So, well, it doesn't matter. This is a first impressions, and we're going to be doing a lot of looks. So, I love this. Let me go clean up the fallout and do my base, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back. So what I did was I put on my base, and then I used the shade Tasty, which is this shade right here, as my contour and my bronzer. And then I used the shade Bubblegum and the shade as my blush. And yeah, I like the combo of the two. I think they look really pretty. I think the neonness of Fuck is really cute with Bubblegum. So anywho, now we're going to do highlights. So for this look, I'm going to use my new highlighter, which is, I got the one in Diamond Wet, which this is the chartreuse sticker that it even has. And then this is the shade. If you don't like glitter, not the shade for you. It is pure glitter for your face, but it still looks smooth, not chunky. I don't know. So my eyes are gonna hate me today. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I kind of wish I would have done this look second because I love it, and I am going to wipe it right off and do the second look now. Like, I'm not gonna do it tomorrow or the next day. Like, we gotta get this done. So yeah. So kind of wish I would have, you know, done this one second, but who knows, maybe I'll like the other one better. So in with the highlighter we go. Pure glitter. Like, you can see the glitter like flecking off. Like, there's glitter. See that? Yeah, you can see that. So I'll just use some of that. But on the face, let's see. On the face, it's very smooth looking. I don't know how to explain it. Like, it looks very wet, and when you put it as a swatch on your hand, it definitely looks like straight up glitter. But on the skin, it's just really, really pretty. I don't know. I like it. Okay, so I think I'm going to use one of the liquid lipsticks that I got. Oh, I need to do the lower lash line. Wait a minute. Okay. So I'm just gonna run Cherry Wet and then Orange Soda. So I'll do Cherry Wet first. I did put some black eyeliner. I'm telling you, this eye right here, ignore that. Like, if you can see any like defectiveness there, or I don't know what to call it, but like splotchiness, that's purely because my eyes hate me today, and my eyes have been watering all day. All day, all morning, ever since actually before I put on makeup. I think it's because it's windy and all the pollen is flowing around. I don't know. But it has not been good. And this, okay, hold on. I'm being cautious because I had a serious reaction to the shimmers on my lower lash line from the Alien palette. I don't have that issue with the Blue Blood, but I want to make sure that I'm not going to have it with this one, because that hurt. And then I'm going to take this little brush and I'm going to go back into Snack, which is the one we have on our lid. I'm going to bring that into the inner corner because that's gorgeous. Okay, that's starting to burn a little bit. So I would say these are the same formula as the Alien palette. It's just the same metallic formula. So it definitely burns a little. So this is the shade Purple Urkel. I don't know how he got the name, because isn't it Purple Nurple or something like that? Isn't that a thing? I sound ridiculous. I feel like Purple Nurple is a thing. Let me know down below if you know what it is. I can tell you my husband is going to roll his eyes at me for not knowing. But it's called Purple Urkel. So, I don't know. It's an interesting lip with this look, but I don't know if I like it. I think it would look better with like a more reddish lip. Gosh, I almost dropped something. Maybe if I add a little bit of Anna Nicole. Let's see. In with it. Or just cover it completely. Yeah, this shade matches better. I love the color of Purple Urkel, but I do not like it with this look. Maybe the next look. And with the next look, we're also going to use the BrainFreeze palette. So, alright, this is the first look with the Jawbreaker collection. I love it. The shimmers don't burn as much as the ones from the Alien palette. It's not burning me now. It burned a little bit when I put it on, but most people did not have the reaction that I did. I think Annette had like a small, like, I think Annette had the level of burning that I have now, but I remember seeing hers and I remember seeing somebody else's, but most people didn't have that reaction. So if you're okay with the Alien palette, I think it's the same formula. I'm not positive, but anyhow, let's get into the second look. So if you want to see that, then keep on watching. Hello. Same hair, same shirt, same stained eyelids. So look number 2. So look number 2, actually I need to set this palette aside because if I don't, you guys know I will drop it. So let's put this somewhere safe and get the other palette. Does anyone else create like a monsoon when they wash their face? Because when I try to wash my face not in the shower, water everywhere. Okay, so this is the mini breaker. So cute. This packaging matches the box for the other packaging. This one is not dinged like the other one. This one also bends all the way back, which is nice. And this is her. So we're going to create a purple look, probably. Maybe a sunset look. I don't know. Beautiful colors. So, and then we're also going to use the BrainFreeze Highlighter Palette, which looks like this. Very excited to use her as well. I actually have a shirt that would have been perfect to wear when using that palette. Hi, Sandra. Sandra just messaged me. Okay. Sorry I'm not answering you right away. I'm filming, but I will answer you when I'm done. So, like I said before, let me know which palette you guys got, or maybe you didn't get any of the palettes. I don't know, maybe neither one of the color stories spoke to you. I can see a million different looks personally that I want to do with this palette. I'm pumped. So, with both palettes actually. So, for this look, I have no idea what I want to do. None. I'm gonna do purples. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna go into Purple Punch. I was like, oh my gosh, where's my mirror? I didn't get any of the mirrors from the collection. First of all, they didn't have them at the Morphe store. And secondly, I have so many Jeffree Star mirrors, and I just ordered the 2 chrome ones, the blue chrome and the pink chrome, and I just, because of that, like I couldn't, because the Jawbreaker one looks just like this but with Jawbreaker, like the splatter, paint splatter design, so it's pretty much the same mirror just with paint splatter on it. So, which is cute, but when you already own the plain pink one, it's like, do I need the other one? I wish the AC would stop coming on. It's cold enough in here. And it's loud. But that's a pretty purple. I'm kind of just packing it on, as you can see. They're very pigmented. I think these are pressed pigments, if I'm not mistaken. That is one thing I'm here to tell you. Jeffree Star, like all of his launches so far, other than, you know, it taking forever for me to get some of my products occasionally, but all of his products, like, top notch, like no issues normally. So that was Purple Punch. Now I'm going in with Foreplay, which is like a lighter pinkish purple. I'm just going to put that along the edges all the way around. And then we're going to use mine and Nancy's favorite shade, which is called Oral. And we're going to, it is our favorite shade though, it's a purple duochrome. Gorgeous. We both swatched it at the same time in the store and we were both like, oh Oh my gosh. Actually, I saw it on her hand first, and I was like, wait, that's in this palette? And she was like, yep. And I was like, oh my goodness. So I know that both of these are pretty bold looks, but what can you do? I want to do a palette bingo with all my Jeffree Star palettes. That would be fun. So I'm taking a little bit more Purple Punch and just building that up. The shimmers, like you guys saw in the first look for the first palette, did slightly burn my eyes, but only when I put them in the inner corner, whereas with the Alien palette, it was like when I got them anywhere near my eyes, like I was done. So, well, lower lash line when I got them near my eyes. Okay, so the next shade I want to go into is that duochrome, that purple duochrome called Oral. I'm so excited. Do I want to use Bite Me? Because that's a gorgeous shade too. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna do glitter glue first. Anya, what are you thinking? I'm gonna do glitter glue, then Bite Me on the outer corner, and then Oral on the inner corner. So I'm just putting, like I said in my previous look as well, I like to see how the shades perform the first time that I use them, and not use, not cut my crease and just use glitter glue. So, okay. So Bite Me is first. I've been wanting to do more purple looks because I did a purple look for a collaboration that I recently did with Cat Blue, and I will link that up here. And when I did that, I was like, you know, I don't understand why I don't do more purple looks, because purple is my favorite color, and purple is supposed to bring out green eyes, which I have. So why is it that I do like 0 purple looks on my channel? So when I saw how many purples were in this palette, this little one, I was like, perfect, that's what I'll do. My eyes, okay, so my eyes are burning, but I just realized I don't think it's actually the formulation of either palette. I think it's the fact that this is my 3rd time putting on eyeshadow in like a 5-hour period. Okay, so that's the purple duochrome called Oral. How many times have I said oral in this video? So I think it might just be that everything is burning at the moment because of how many looks I've done. So we're gonna test it out again, obviously. I can't wait to create more looks with these palettes. And just the experience, like I said in my last video, or not last video, but this video, but my previous look, I'm going back in with that lighter pink, like purplish pink shade, Foreplay. And what am I trying to say? Something, I'm so tired. I still haven't slept. It was something that I have already said. Don't remember. Totally lost track. That's what happens when I talk about too many things at once. I don't know. I'm gonna do many looks. Maybe that's what I was talking about. Who knows? Okay, I'm going to remove the fallout. I'm going to put on my brows, my base, and I'll be right back. I just got a mascara dot on the nose. There we go. I actually used the Jeffree Star concealer. Concealer? Yes, the Jeffree Star concealer. I used the Jeffree Star concealer for my foundation. So now I'm using the shade Hot Fudge. I like to try out the eyeshadows as other products. And I use Tasty, if you remember from like 5 minutes ago. I use the shade Tasty, so this is the other brown, so I wanted to just see how this would look. And they're both pretty. I mean, they're not orangey. They're both like cool tone browns, and they work. So that's awesome. And then for blush, I'm gonna go into, oh, okay, so I just realized this. Stupid me. No. I just realized I forgot that some of the shades that are in the mini breaker are also in the Jawbreaker. So Bubblegum is a shade that I used from the Jawbreaker palette as my blush as well. I was like, this looks familiar. I wonder what other shades are the same. I think there's like 3 maybe. Let's see. There is, okay, so Bubblegum is the same. Bite Me is the same. Okay, so Bite Me, which is the dark purple that I used, the shimmery one on the outer corner, and Bubblegum, are those 2 shades are the same, and the other 7 shades are new to that palette. So for this look, for my highlighter, I'm going to use, I'm so tempted to use that one. I used this one, no, this one, yeah, that one, no, this one for my brow bone highlight. So I don't know, I'm tempted to, I mean, part of me wants to go in with Cold Shoulder since it's a purple look, and the one I want to go in with seems kind of like a oh, that's light enough. It's this middle one right here, so I'll go in with that. And I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush. It's called Goldbreaker. Goldbreaker. I don't know why, but his SkinFrost, I prefer the Supreme SkinFrost formulation unless it's in a palette form. For some reason, the Platinum Ice, the SkinFrost, I think are better. It could just be me, but that's how I feel. That's beautiful. That's gonna be one of my favorite highlight shades. Gorgeous. Okay, so now I need to do the lower lash line and we're done. Did I put eyeliner on already? I don't think so. No. Okay, so I'm gonna use Prance. I don't know if it's gonna show up because my eyes are red. I still have mascara on from before, pretty sure. Am I rhyming? I think I am. I'm loopy, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, maybe that's what I was trying to say earlier. I think I remembered. I think I was trying to say, as I said in my previous video, I did not sleep last night. I think that's where I was at. So I'm just taking Purple Punch. I don't want to mess with any shimmers on the lower lash line. Plus there aren't. Well, I guess I could go in with the duochrome. But I just want to smoke it out just a little. It's already pretty smoky. And then I'll take a little bit of my favorite shade, Oral, and pop it in the inner corner. Okay, that one did not burn at all. I don't know. Granted, it's not as metallic as some of the other shades. And then I'm going to take Cold Shoulder. Oh no, I got it a little bit pink from the purple. Okay. Or maybe, no, it just has a pink shift. And then I'm going to put that in the inner corner on top of the duochrome. Because that's really pretty. So these are just 2 simple looks that you can recreate or create, whatever, come up with these two palettes. I didn't want to do anything too complicated for my first looks with this palette, but we're gonna do some complicated looks. Yes, we are, and I'm excited. So this is Purple Urkel. Now this is the one I took off or covered up in my previous one. It is more of a sheer purple. Like, Nancy, I think you should go back and get this one. We were talking about whether or not I dropped something. We were talking about whether or not she should get this, and it's not a very bright purple. I mean, it's a bright purple, like it's a light purple, but it's like a pastel. It's almost like a nude purple, if that even makes sense, but it's really pretty. Like, I really like it. And with this look, I think it fits. So I'm just gonna spray my face one more time with my Morphe setting spray. And this is it. So this is the second look with the Mini Breaker palette. And, you know, it doesn't look like I dug into it too much, and I even used that as a bronzer, as you saw. So I really like this. I think this palette, I don't know, I like the shades. I like the shades in both. I think they're amazing. The Super SkinFrost that I tried, I love that it has the chartreuse on the back. I really love it. I think it looks really smooth on the skin. This reminds me, remember what I was saying? Where'd that brush go? Bet you that's what fell on the floor. Remember what I was saying about how the Fenty Beauty highlighter kind of amps up whatever you put on top of it, because it's kind of like a topper? Well, this one, see that? I mean, that took me right to space. Diamond Wet. So this is kind of like that same formula as the Fenty Beauty How Many Carats. It's kind of like whatever you put it on top of, it's just going to like amplify it. So I really like this. I'm glad I bought it. Caramel Apple was beautiful as well. Too deep for my skin tone, but that's okay. And then the third one was green. It was like an blackened emerald green highlighter. I think it would look beautiful on deeper skin tones, even as a highlight, but definitely not for my skin tone. But I almost got it for an eyeshadow, but then I was like, no, because you got Money Honey for that same reason and you haven't used it as an eyeshadow yet. So I decided to skip out on it. But wait, maybe that's what I was saying. Is that what I was saying when I was forgetting? That, Nancy, you don't know this yet, but I got charged twice for this highlighter and I had to go back and get my money back for it? No, I think I already told that full story. I need to go take a nap. Now I am starting to forget what I'm talking about. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this 2 looks, 2 palettes, and I love you guys so, so much. I had so much fun today at the Morphe store with Nancy. I feel like I've known her my whole life and I've made a new friend, and that's amazing. And that is precisely why I started my channel, because I wanted to meet other people that are passionate about makeup and also have other things in common with me as well, and that I can create real bonds with. So that happened today and I'm really, really happy about it. So anyway, before I start crying, I love you guys so much and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.